So what does a jazz-loving retired corporate executive do with his spare time and money?
Well, former Time Warner CEO Richard Parsons used his to restore a famous Harlem jazz club to its former splendor. CBS News special correspondent James Brown got a personal tour from Parsons himself.
That mural by Charles Graham was painted in 1948. That is the sole remaining original piece from Mintons.
Original
We've
piece.
redone everything on the inside, but we kept that mural because it's iconic.
When Richard Parsons talks about his restoration of Mintons, the legendary jazz club in Harlem, he sounds more like a music aficionado than the retired business titan he is. Some of the great artists who've played here in Mintons have been.
You would have to start with Thelonious Monk. Thelonious he was actually in the house band in Mintons back in the 40s. And he attracted numbers of others who basically kind of came here and created what is now known as bebop. So that would be Charlie Parker, the Bird, Dizzy Gillespie.
Indeed, one can almost hear the music of yesteryear in the jazz dive that was opened by saxophonist Henry Minton in the late 1930s.
Miles Davis would come, Billie Holiday sang here, Count Basie, Benny Goodman. All of the greats from the 40s and the 50s made their way through Mintons. You came to New York, you played Mintons.
The club closed down and was seized by the city in the late 70s because of overdue back taxes. Since then, many have tried but failed to revive Mintons. What wasn't successful before that you think you can capitalize on to make this successful?
You need two things to make a business work. You need capital and you need management. And fortunately, by dint of my own good fortune and luck, I had the capital and I found the management.
Perhaps no one is better suited to bring Mintons back than Richard Parsons, who earned a reputation as corporate America's Mr. Fix-It during tenures running media conglomerates Time Warner and banking giant Citigroup. You have a reputation as a cool customer, unflappable, one who can certainly be improvisational when making deals. Almost sounds like you're describing jazz.
And maybe that's why I like the music so much. It fits with my sense of self and maybe even with who I actually am.
The new Mintons opened in October and is designed to be a supper club where patrons enjoy good live jazz and good food at the same time. The music is provided by older musicians supported by the Jazz Foundation of America, a nonprofit that is chaired by Parsons. The food is handled by his longtime friend and business partner, executive chef Alexander Smalls.
It's a spirited relationship. We have a lot in common. We are big aficionados of jazz. We like to eat. and we're storytellers, so we make good company.
And for Richard Parsons, the company at Mintons is what it's all about.
The concept here is to meld the music with the food, with the ambiance, with the surroundings, so that each is an accompaniment to the other. And people just come up and have a terrific, relaxing, but exhilarating time.
And the word you want rolling off their lips when they leave out of here is fabulous. For CBS This Morning, Saturday, James Brown, New York.
I hope that's successful. That's a great idea.
It really looks beautiful. And Harlem really is the up-and-coming place here in New York right now.
It's a great spot, and I'm so glad it's back.